Good morning everyone out there on internet land. I'm Senator Vet and welcome to Canberra. I've just gotten into my office right now, but first I have to make a little stop by Institute, got some new suits, and as always, guess what I've done? I've gotten more blue suits. That's all I ever wear, blue suits. People always ask me, why are you always in the same suit? Guys, I'm not. I have like 12, 15 blue suits. So let's get the day started. I'm back in Canberra this morning. It's an interesting time every single time I fly here. Let's just say this building is full of people that don't have the same love of Australia as yours truly here does. And how do I know? Because of their actions. So don't look at their words, look at their actions. And I just got in now and the staff have given me a nice little card here. So thank you everyone in the office for the card, and thank you for the gift as well. I'm very old now, so I'm almost 41 years old, almost 41. Feels like just yesterday I was in high school running around, free as a bird and happy, and you know, now I'm chained to this desk and I'm battling the globalists every single day. But one thing I will talk about
what are these books?
Is my Biology Made Easy book. Let me just open up to page 74 here in Biology Made Easy. There are only two genders and there are only two pronouns, he and she. Would you believe it? Biology Made Easy. For all the nut jobs out there that seem to think that there are multiple genders and all of these made up ridiculous pronouns. Oh, I've got another book. Oh, what's this one? Economics for Dummies. What does this say for some people in the Senate chamber down there? Oh, price controls don't work and have never worked? Oh my God, when demand exceeds supply, the price will go up. Would you believe that? So if we want to fix the housing market, what do we need to do? We need to cut regulations and we need to increase supply. It's economics for dummies, you people down there in the Senate chamber, come on. Blue is just one of my favorite colors, so you know, if you're a boy, you wear blue, you don't wear pink. Oh, how's that one? Have a cry in the comments, see if I even read it or care. At the moment, I'm one of the only politicians in Australia, or as far as the Senate goes, who wears a Australian flag pin on his jacket. As far as I know, there's only two of us, myself and Senator Malcolm Roberts. So that tells you something, right? Well, at least it tells me something. Well, as far as I'm concerned, smoking saves lives. Nothing better for you than a nice Cuban cigar. I don't smoke cigarettes these days at all because obviously there's too many chemicals and things like that in there, but when you're smoking a fine Cuban, what are you getting? You're getting just the tobacco. Let me show you what they look like. For those wondering, there it is. That's a Monte Cristo number 2. That's my favorite cigar. So if anyone wants to buy me a cigar for my birthday, if you see me later today or at some point this week, Monte Cristo number 2. And I've got this as well, so thank you to Topher Field. Shout out Topher, he gave me one of his lighters here. It's the Cigar Professor. So it's pretty cool. So you have a ordinary flame, but you also have the jet flame as well. So check that out. You've got ordinary and jet. Awesome, thanks Topher. Yesterday someone called me a white supremacist flag shagger. I thought that was pretty funny, but I'll take that one because I definitely look like a white supremacist. Dude, absolutely ridiculous. I get quite a few people ask me, you know, Senator Bet, would you ever consider running for Prime Minister? Or Senator Bet, why don't you change this law, change that law? And I think I need to do a little video exactly how the Parliament works with the separation of powers. So I'm a senator, obviously. There are 76 senators. There's only one of me. And absolutely everything that we do has to be voted on in the Senate, essentially, anything important anyway. So one out of 76, as you can tell, it's going to be very hard for me to affect change at this point. Now that will change one day as we get more and more people elected, or more and more people elected from either party. It doesn't really matter because we all work together as much as we can in the Senate. But at the end of the day, what needs to happen is that people have to be more active and interested in the political process. Get more guys like me in here. Make it so that it's not 1 out of 76, so that it's 30 or 40 out of 76. Then we can make some real decent change for the country. But until then, my job is to raise awareness, and my job is to do my best to hold the government of a day to account, and also hold the opposition to account, because let's face it, sometimes the opposition isn't much better than the government, are they? So what I want you to do out there is I want you to be active, be involved, and join a party. I'd like it if it wasn't for UAP, but even if it's not, join a party and have your say, and send the right people to this building. Stop sending the lefty extremists. Lefty extremist is the wrong word. There's nothing wrong with the left. These people are lunatics. Stop sending lunatics to Parliament House. That's a much better way to put it. This is live. Senator
Mate, how you going, mate?
Thank you, sir.
No, thanks for your support.
So I'm here for a specific reason.
Yep.
Let the people at home know on internet land.
Well, mate, we need accountability. It's been a number of years of very hard times for people through the COVID pandemic. There are still people in your state, I know, that are subject to vaccine mandates.
My state is, the Soviet Socialist Republic of Victoria.
Yeah,
that's what
so
it is.
Dan's gone, but the draconian laws have not gone.
Yeah.
And so, look, we need a Royal Commission or something like a Royal Commission into coronavirus. You and I as senators can't establish a Royal Commission. Only the government can do that. But we can establish what's called a Commission of Inquiry through the Parliament. And it can have the same powers as a Royal Commission, can call people, make them accountable, have public hearings, refer anyone off if they've broken the law, so to authorities. So that's what we think should happen. Glad to have your support on the bill, and we'll introduce it today.
Who else is supporting? Myself,
we've got a few. We're building a team here, aren't we? And so we've got Alex Antich and Jared Rennick from my side of the political fence. We've got Malcolm Roberts has done some great work there, and Matt O'Sullivan I forgot as well. Matt O'Sullivan from WA, he's a great senator. He's very concerned by all this, and I should recognise the work of Paul Scarr, a senator from Queensland.
Good job, Senator Scarr.
He's not signing this bill, but he is giving support to it, and he helped write the terms of reference in a separate Senate inquiry we did into this. So, look, we'd love your support out there. We've got to spread the word. Hold the government to account. The Prime Minister promised a Royal Commission before the election. He's broken many promises, but this is an easy one. Yeah, he could live up to by just...
He could do it tomorrow.
He could do it tomorrow. He could do it this afternoon. He just sign a piece of paper. He could establish a Royal Commission straight away, or support our bill, get it through the Parliament, get this moved.
Let's do it.
Easy. All right, so and John Hancock there, mate.
The old John Hancock. Everyone's on there already.
I'll sit over here somewhere. Easy.
Happy days.
All right, well, yep, that's the bill, everybody. So it's a very simple bill. COVID-19 Response Commission of Inquiry Bill 2024. Share that around, get it supported. We need to make a lot of noise here to hold the government to account, or many governments to account. I should say this does cover state and territory governments. The government's so-called independent panel doesn't even cover state and territory governments, which is absurd given most of the draconian restrictions were imposed by states.
State level.
This bill would cover that. We can't though subpoena states unless they cooperate, so we'd have to pressure on them. But it's a start. It's a good start.
Nice pen.
Very good pen. That's from ARC. Yeah, so Rukshan was over there at ARC. You didn't make it, did you?
I didn't make it in the end.
Alliance for Responsible Citizenship, great organisation. Sort of a, if you like, a Davos, an anti-Davos.
Anti-Davos. Can you tell us a story about the big piece of coal?
Yes, I now remember. So, look, I actually came from my mum, basically. Well, it's here because of my mum. She just wanted some coal out of the blue years ago, and so I asked the Minerals Council of Australia, can I get some coal? And they brought a whole bucket. I think it's still over there, the bucket.
It's somewhere.
And I think I gave you some out of the bucket.
I do have some.
It's still there. Some of it's still there.
The coal you'll see in my office is actually from Senator Matt Canavan. He actually gave me that beautiful piece of coal, and I look at it every day, powering Australia it is.
That's lithium. There's lithium from WA. This is an iron ore, a shale with some iron ore.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
That's very nice, polished up. And this is uranium. There you go.
Uranium.
No, it's not. You can't hold it. It's not. Yeah, okay, it's not. Everyone thinks it's good. No, that's just some opal and stuff. So anyway.
We're here in Senator Alex Antich's office. Senator Antich, introduce us to your staff.
Just rolls in. How does this bloke's
just rolls in? I just knock on the door and I'm just like, hey, what's going on, everyone?
We should keep our door locked at all times.
Have you signed Canavan's bill yet?
I have.
You have?
I have.
Very good.
But we will. I mean, obviously you are signing it as well. So
I just signed it just then.
You
minutes
did?
ago,
You
yeah.
did.
Happy days.
It's a very good bill. Some great work from Matt Canavan and others to sort of get it up. It's great. We're going to do a bit of that as well today. Where you're going to sign my repeal the digital ID.
Oh, right. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, it's a quite a complicated piece of legislative instrument.
Yeah.
It says it's got one line. It says repeals the digital ID bill.
Well done.
And that's all you need to do because it's terrible law. And we know it's terrible law. We know that from all the overtures about it being voluntary, it's not going to be voluntary. Of course, it's not going to be voluntary. And once that system's in place, it's going to provide a spine for a system of control. So we've got to get rid of it.
Sounds good. And you're coming today to Tucker Lunch?
I'm coming today to Tucker Lunch, but mainly to see
Tucker
you.
Lunch.
Maybe to see you.
Just to see me. Thank you, Senator Antic. We're going to keep moving, guys. We'll see you later on, Senator.
We'll see you later on. Thanks for dropping in.
So we're just here in the one and only Senator Malcolm Roberts' office. Senator Roberts,
The one and only Senator Ralph Mabel.
well, some people call me much worse. Today I got called, what did I get called, Brookshannon? A flag-shagging white supremacist?
That's the one.
I got called. I'm brown and this man here is Indian. I mean, we're definitely not white supremacists. I mean, come on. And you were born in India originally.
Yeah. First 7 years, I think 6 or 7 years in India, then came to Australia.
Yeah. So I was just in Senator Canavan's office. I've signed the bill.
I think the mood in the Senate is changing quite a lot. I don't really know what he'll do. But he's...
He did promise us, though, a Royal Commission.
He did promise us, but he broke that pretty easily. And him breaking that promise and putting in that bullshit whitewash, that changed everything in the Senate, changed everything around the country. That's when we moved to the terms of reference inquiry, which really was a flagship. And Matt's used that.
Yes.
And then we got your excess mortality.
Yes.
Because the mood in the Senate has changed. A lot of Liberals and some Labor are now desperately trying to find out what is killing people. We know what the answer is.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have our strong suspicions, but it would be nice if we can get it in black and white, done properly. We'll see.
Yeah. So I think that there is a chance. And we'll have to find a slot for Matt to get his bill up. Maybe we can give him some of our
That's right.
time.
I'm happy to donate my time as well. Are you excited for Tucker today?
Oh, mate. Tucker Carlson.
Good speaker.
Saturday night. Well, as I said to you yesterday, Ralph, he's a fabulous speaker because he just has a conversation with the audience. Just amazing. So good-natured, good-humoured. Oh, I love his laugh, little giggle.
All right, let's get out of here, guys. We've got to keep on moving today. So we're just about to drop in the car. We're heading down to the Grand Hyatt Ballroom now, where Tucker Carlson is getting ready, doing sound checks, etc. for the luncheon today. It is going to be a fantastic show. I've heard him speak twice now, and both times I thought it was the best speech I had ever heard. He just gets better and better every time he speaks. Absolutely love it, and Canberrans are in for a treat today. Tucker, thank you so much for coming to Australia. We appreciate it. You're a legend.
You guys should have invaded Great Britain again. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Sorry, just kidding.
Cut.